Hey everyone, welcome in this new video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the lore behind Marine Force 1. Yes, my main account. Now, I won't talk about this too long because it isn't that important, but I thought that at least my viewers could get the answer to their questions and why I named myself like that. It was not because I'm a narcissist. Let me be very clear on that. I mean, yes, I'm poison, but hey, can't blame me for that. Anyways, so how was the name created? Well, it's time to tell you. It all happened that one day. First, my name was Submarine, which obviously sucked ass. Then, for weeks, I thought about having a good name. Eventually, I came up with Marine Force 1. I changed it, and well, that was how things got started up. It was a good name, it was a competitive name, and most of all, it suited the game, so yeah. I mean, it did make sense. If people ask what my main ship was back then, it was mainly Fixer. So yeah, it was a good time. So first, I met Ultra Champion, and later on, I got invited to a guild named Filthy Few. That was my very first guild. I didn't join anything before. So yeah. When I joined that guild, everyone welcomed me, and well, I started working on the guild quests and stuff like that. Eventually got promoted even to officer at level 12. So yeah, you can guess what happened there. I was a little bit tryhard back then. Not that I am not anymore though. Yeah. Guild leader welcomed me and stuff like that. We had overall a good bondship between each other. And yeah. I just continued what I was doing. Eventually, I met Jack Sparrow in global chat. Was a nice person, an Indian dude. So yeah. I usually fleeted Love Sniper, which was obviously one of my main fleet mates back then. And yeah, we were doing great. With Jack Sparrow, I played ranked and we faced 500 infamy people. Well, he was 500 infamy. I was just simple 8, like 172 infamy guy and level 12 with absolute horrible gear against tier 3 rares and stuff like that. I took cover and healed everyone up. At the end, I had 20k heals and 0 damage. We won. And I survived. Don't ask how or why. It was a miracle. At that point and after that battle, popularity increased, and well, I was mostly busy fleeting others. I joined eventually a different guild, named All Together and stuff like that. That was their leader, and the guild's name was Operation Cider. Don't ask why my memory is so bright to remember all of this. But yeah, I'm just going to tell this story, else I may lose my memory at some point because I also have a short memory at one point, so yeah. So, Altogether was the leader of Operation Cider. It was a good guild. Eventually I got like welcomed and I met a few other players that later on became my friends. After a while, I missed Filthy Few and joined them back for resources and stuff like that. But then I realized that it fell apart. So, at that point, when it really began to fall apart, I was guiltless for a few moments until I met another player, the leader from Fort Fortuna. Now that guild is not there anymore, just like Filthy Few. Those guilds fell apart simply because nobody was interested in them anymore. Which is kinda sad because they gave me good memories. At least the memories are still there though. So yeah, I joined Forge Fortuna and I met a few players. AV, Sneaks, Eclipse, and all those other people. Including their leader. I can't speak the name out of the leader though. The leader is very hard to speak out because it's just a random combination of letters. Then, after a while, I wanted to meet a few new people. So, I joined Overseas Killers for some time, which I'm now in, by the way. That's now my future guild. So yeah. Then, again, after a few months, I thought like, this is getting pretty boring and I also want to get a few new friends in my list. And I saw that I had an invitation from Elite Guild. I decided this is pretty interesting because their invitation box is closed and I see only good players. So yeah, at that point I joined them. And after a while I helped one of my friend's guilds named Team Aggro. I helped those guilds in the guild wars, even if it was against the rules. I don't even care why they have rules there. I don't really understand. Why cannot someone get help from a different guild? I personally think that is a thing. I mean, like, think about it. Just because you're in a different guild doesn't mean you can't help anyone. But yeah, the rules there were just so stupid. Anyways, so I helped them in the guild wars. And we performed pretty well, and those people were like nightmare leagues, and then I come with my 1200 infamy. It was a shame back there, but at least I performed well in combat. I did what I had to do. Unfortunately though, I got sometimes destroyed due to how strong the weapons were. But at least we won a few times. We played somewhat a draw against them, but yet we lost that Guild Wars battle. The reason we lost was because our equipment was lower and they did more damage. I don't really understand why that's a thing though, because I personally think that the underdeveloped gear should have an advantage and should be the winning side actually, because due to a skill issue or something like that. Yeah. Anyways, not important. Not long afterward, I started making a YouTube content about the game, and I posted videos complaining about the Enforcer and other ships that were underrated. I wanted people to see the Enforcer again, which is the reason why I started to like it. Slowly I began to like the Enforcer. And the reason I like the Enforcer is because I love difficulty. I love the challenge in certain ships, which is why I selected Enforcer, the most difficult ship in the community. But I could handle it. It took some time though. And yes, I know that my KD was low back there. But the reason my KD was low was because someone told me, if you focus on heals, you will always guaranteed heal more than the fixer. Which obviously is not true. Only partially. It was a stupid tactic, because in the end, fixers also need to confirm kills sometimes with long range weapons or other weapons. If you only focus on heal, you're going to get outnumbered easily. Which is one of the reasons why fixer is so hard to play. But every single year, my infamy did not increase above 1100, 1200. So I was stuck there, even at level 40. After a while, someone offered help, and I accepted it. And yeah, that was how Kismet scammed the account. Unfortunately though, I scrapped the items on there, so yeah. If there would be a trading system, I do just convert my resources into my main right now. And then just leave, you see. But that is sadly enough not possible. So I gotta deal with the situation the way it is right now. But yeah, that is practically it, and there is nothing much to it. I mean, I always wanted to join the Marines, but then I just realized that due to a past event that happened to me, I couldn't join them. Which is partially the side lore of the name. But I'm doing fine over here, don't worry about me. So yeah, that is the true lore about Marine Force 1. A guy that joined different guilds, helped different people, and overall just wanted to meet new players. Of course, I also had many enemies, but hey, can't blame me for that. So, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed this story, and yeah, that's it. Bye.